How about the internet? That was developed by the federal government. Developed by the federal government. And oh, by the way, I would say to Grover Norquist and his friends, who apparently this morning had a press conference and said the approach by the Federal Communications Commission is a designed attempt to have a government takeover of the internet. I would remind them that, of course, not only is that not the case at all, but the internet was begun by the federal government, and it was created and the architecture developed, and the flowering of the internet was allowed to happen under rules that had the non-discrimination requirement right in the rules. So that always existed up until Chairman Powell decided, I don't want that to happen anymore. And what he did is he redescribed down at the Federal Communications Commission the internet policies and switched that to information service, as you're well aware, and as a result, the non-discrimination rules vanished. Our determination to recreate the non-discrimination rules is not an attempt at a government takeover of the internet. It is this allegation is another part of the big lie that so permeates public policy these days. But the big lie these days is those of us who care about trying to make sure the internet remains open and free, and the internet is not controlled and managed by the increasingly larger companies that through mergers become larger every single year. It is not a government takeover of the internet.